Straight Politicking, and I'm sitting here with Spider Loke, the most easty from the east side, and I'm also here with Munchie B, the mayor from out of Inglewood, and I believe this will mark the first time that all three of us have been on camera. Now let's remind the people that I brought you guys together on StreetTV originally. Then Spider had an amazing idea to take Munchie over to the Black Box, so that marked the second event y'all came together. Then Poetic Flacco had the brilliant idea of bringing y'all together at No Jumper. And what's the name of the show over there on No Jumper?
Bottom line.
The Bottom Line, which is the third most viewed show on No Jumper during the last 5 weeks. And then I'm bringing you guys here together for the first time with me included. So this is the first time. And you guys have been together on multiple episodes. You did that episode, Spider, Facts Over Feelings, with the other brother that's blind from... Was he from Sex? Was he from Sex Jerk?
From A7 Sex Jerks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were together on that episode, and then you guys were on an incredible episode here with Bosco.
Rich at Heart.
That was Rich at Heart. And then I think you was on another Rich at Heart where it was just y'all two.
Right.
Correct.
So I'm just reminding the folks, how, all our collaborations.
We've also collaborated in the Black Box on a podcast called Kicking Cack Being Booed that we are currently seeking a home for. So yeah, we have been collabing a lot on my mama.
Okay, but this is the first time I've been on camera with these two brothers, even though I've been watching y'all doing your get down now.
Are we strictly straight or selectively politicking today?
No, we just straight politicking. We straight politicking.
No bullshit, straight politicking.
And what, let me ask you this: isn't selective politicking kind of a negative thing?
That's what it has been coined.
But if you look up the definition of politicking, it has a negative connotation to it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, Merriam-Webster and a couple other dictionaries, it does give you sort of this negative aura of the verb politicking.
It's deep because upon my re-immersion into the internet scene and music, after a 7-year hiatus, my first project was entitled Politicking.
Oh, is that right?
Look it up, y'all. Slumpers, all slumpers, no skippers, Politicking. Spider Loke, the EP.
Can you give us a little example of that one so when we look it up, we know what it was?
One song, I don't even know the name of the song, but I got Fig Newton on it. Shout out to Fast Lane.
Shout out Fig, DLB.
Yeah, me, him, and Pipe the Snipe from Grape got a song called Demonstrations. It's a perfect example of the quality of the music that we put together on
I heard that. Demonstrations.
Yeah.
Okay, that's slap.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know who the other person was. He from Grape?
Pipe the Snipe. Yeah.
Shout out him.
The Blue for World remix, the Purple Verse. Yeah.
Okay. Man, I met Pipe the Snipe like back in 07, 08 when he was doing this thing.
Yes, probably if Project Walls could talk back in them days.
And I remember him being a remix of Beautiful. Am I right about that?
Yeah, the Purple Verse. Can I share this with y'all?
Go ahead.
It was a controversial statement made here last time I was here with Soldier from PJay, Free the Homie Soldier from PJ's. Y'all know I had a viral incident where I got into a fisticuffs with one of my loved ones in the Imperial Courts. And then the next time I did an interview shortly thereafter, it was someone from the Imperial Courts, Big Soldier, that was here. And I shared an incident that where somebody from the projects, the Jordan Downs, let me know, wow, Spider, you was squabbling in the same lot that baby Dray Line lost his life in.
Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace to the Loke. And it was Piper that sent me that text. And it was a text screenshot that his brother D-Mac sent him. Like, when I seen the screenshot, you saw me up on the screen of the TV squabbing. And up under it was two brothers talking to one another saying, damn, broke my heart, see Spider fighting in the same lot, that da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then one brother sent it to me. So that's all I was expressing, the irony of that. Rest in peace to all the East Side Lokes that's lost their lives.
So long story short, it wasn't content driven. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying?
At all.
It was just the irony of the story.
Of it. That's all it was.
I was responding to that comment,
exactly. And that was part of my experience. So I was just trying to be factual, my experience, not offensive to anyone.
So okay. No disrespect to PJay nor French.
Never.
So since you cleared that up, Spider, and I appreciate that, I hope everybody else appreciates that. That wasn't intended for any virality or any clout. That was responding to what the homie put, right?
And we on a professional podcast platform, and the editors did a great job of cutting that clip off to create suspicion, emotion, and it did its job. I think all that added to it.
Okay, well, I want to give Munchie the same opportunity to clear up, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to clear it up as good as Spider just cleared that up. But a couple of weeks ago, or maybe was that about almost a month ago or 3 weeks ago,
Low under a month.
Munchie posted F something, but he spelled the F, Fucck. And for those who are listening to us around the country or around the world, that Fucck may have some sort of gang undertones that some people in certain communities might take offense to. And Munchie, what is your response to that?
A lot of people overlook it if it didn't come from Munchie B. So
okay, I want to give you the opportunity to clear that up if you can.
Okay. All right. First and foremost, I had a back and forth with Reggie Wright. And then we had, a YouTuber react to it. You know what I'm saying? So when he react to it, people in the comments kind of agreeing on my stance. And I commented, I'm trying to stay monetized, but F Reggie Wright, shout out to the, you know what I'm saying? Boom. to his following. So boom. When I said F, I spelled it Fucck. So for the people around the world, when you spell Fucck, that could be disrespectful to the Compton Crips. You know what I mean? But in my case, that wasn't the case. I was putting emphasis on the word, the Fu word. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying it like F the Compton Crips. So now when I'm looking at the reaction video to where I said F the dude Reggie Wright, the dude was talking to one of his homies from his hood, and he's expressing that how disappointed / disrespected he is. And I'm listening to him. So when I'm listening to him, like usually I'm like, I ain't about to explain myself, but he expressed that like, man, I rock with Munchie. What do we got against Compton Crips? You know what I'm saying? Like, he from Inglewood, like, you know what I'm saying? What, you know what I'm saying? X, Y, and Z.
Well, Compton Crip was the homie from?
He was from neighborhood Compton
I
Crip.
spoke to the homie, yeah.
Okay, so boom. Now, in them comments, I'm like, damn. I said, hey, I left my Instagram in the comments, have them hit me. So the next day, shout out Rennie Low. Rennie Low hit me like, cause she got my line. Hey, what's going on? Whoop. I'm like, what you talking about? Oh, the homie whoop. I said, shit, you know what I'm saying? Have him hit me. What's his Instagram? He already follow you. Whoop. So I hit him on Instagram. I got on the phone with him. We hollered. So his name is T Dirty.
Yeah.
T Dirty. So shout out T Dirty, right? So we hollered. I told him I spelled the word Fucck to put emphasis on the word F word. You know what I'm saying? Like F Reggie Wright, F the police. He's a weirdo. Period. To this day, he's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? He like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You could have spelled the Fucck. Like,
Was it 2 C's or more than 2?
It was 2 C's. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so here's my question, Munch.
I
We're here on Straight Politicking right now, and some people can interpret that as an underhanded politic move against the other side. You being a Blood, they being Crips.
Crips.
Was there a way that you could have emphasized and made that point without the 2 C's?
Of course, there's another way I could have emphasized it, but I didn't do it that way. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm not thinking about Compton Crip. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep in mind, if you look at my first interview, I never did an interview before I did it with Alex Alonso in 2016. I never dissed the hood. Not even, I beef with neighborhood. If I ain't diss neighborhood Crip, what I'm going to diss Compton Crip for? So,
well, this is not the first time you and I have been on the platform and we've been under scrutiny of dissing Compton Crip. What hood was that we got called?
Okay. Somebody.
It was Creep from 6-0 that brought it up, wasn't it?
Creep from Rolling 60s thought he pointed out something when me and Spider was in a black box doing Kick and Cack being Boo that I dissed Kelly Park, and he looked back and I didn't do it. Why would I diss Kelly Park? I don't.
This is Juvenile Hall. You consider yourself an expert on what subject matter?
I'm good at, bro. Juvenile Hall, they're very immature. Well, I know how to diss every hood on the universe. So if I did it, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in this case, when I put the Fucck, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, to disrespect the Compton Crips. So, like, I hollered at T Dirty. We got to understand it. And then that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I was putting emphasis on F the police, Reggie Wright. You
So
know
they accepted your whatever. I don't know if you call it an apology or an explanation, but they accepted what you said.
I call it a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I ain't gonna apologize for something I wasn't disrespecting.
But here's my question though: in this land here in Los Angeles, if you're from the streets, the Compton Crips have that CC. That is theirs. No matter how you slice and dice it, CC is always going to be Compton.
And that's why I said he wasn't wrong. And then I really felt more appeal to like reach out because he said he had like, I listen to much. So he was disappointed / disrespected. You know what I'm saying? And I understand because you know I understand because like I told Spider, I got on with the East Coast before because his name was FK such and such. But it wasn't
he knew it wasn't for his section, but still it didn't sound right to him.
I knew it wasn't for families. I know it was for the Florences at the time, but me and him, we still had to get down. So I understand. So I reached out and me and him had a conversation. But see, the me and him got an understanding, and I hope the rest of the Compton Crips understand, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no disrespect. But this where I'm not, my understanding is effed up. Now, you got...
hold up, for you, is effed up good or bad? I'm eat up.
Man,
is that good or bad?
It's bad in this case.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a dude that's from Watts. You know what I'm saying? And he basically what you call that? Reacted to that. And he said from his stance, I'm trying to get ahead of it. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stop it. You know what I'm saying? We hubbing the dub, X, Y, Z, right? But my thing is, coming from me, bro, and I'm a credible person for my section, if it's anything to do with Inglewood family, bro, don't worry about getting ahead of it, bro. I can speak for myself and my homies can speak for ourselves. Don't even worry about it, bro. If you from where you from, and let that be with whoever the disrespect went to, and then we could deal with it.
Well, how do you quantify that with the Munchie B Not Like Blood song? And you mentioned somebody from my section. The reaction is not favorable.
Hold on, I could get back to that.
All right.
Okay, listen. So my thing is, I might be wrong, but the hub and the dub shit, it stop at when you get released, bro. No.
R&R?
No. Listen, because I could be wrong, bro. Because I ain't got no V number. I haven't been gelling all that long, right? But my thing is this though. Cars is put in place to keep things in place in jail.
Is it cars or cards with a D? I'm so tired.
I believe it's cars.
Me too.
Like a vehicle.
Yeah, cars, CARS.
Are y'all familiar with this wave of people calling them cards with a D?
Because they got to misconstrue.
Yeah, go ahead.
My thing is, if you don't have no structure, no organization in jail, then it's gonna be a shit show. You know what I'm saying? So you got hub and a dub, you got neighborhood, you got gangsters. Just so we keep everything organized and we got things in place. Now you saying you're trying to get ahead of things and make sure things is straight, and you this pro-black person. It just seemed like this particular person was trying to ignite shit instead of, you know what I'm saying, rectify something.
Well, I want to make an announcement for a lot of these YouTube content creators. Everything does not have to be responded to on YouTube. If Spider says something that you didn't like or was out of place or inappropriate, call me up, call Spider up, call Munchie up, and we'll have this conversation behind the scenes. If you didn't like what Munchie said, give me a call. DM me, DM Munchie. I don't know why so many people are so quick to run to the internet to respond to every single thing that is being said. Now, I want Munchie to finish up what was your reaction to people just reacting to your simple, I don't know if you want to call it a mishap with the FUCCK. Everybody wants to react to it publicly.
Okay, so the particular person that reacted to it from Watts, okay, you pro-black, you with the positive movement. If it got anything to do with Inglewood, bro, don't even worry about mediating anything. We got it. I can speak for myself like I did, and I spoke to the person. I got it straight. Now I'm putting it out to the masses. It ain't no disrespect towards the Compton Crips, and that's all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. But and then before the dude did a reaction video about me, and he was like, I hope he don't come out, get off. No, I'm not gonna get off on you because I know people that got your number, and I could contact you like Alex just said. So I'm not with the trying to pod beef or internet beef or none of that.
And what I just said, I am completely aware, y'all, that Spider does that too sometimes. But I could tell you though, most of the time when Spider's doing it, it is reacting to something that is, I guess it's at a level where you can't ignore it. It's almost you can't ignore it. But there are some times I would tell Spider leave it alone, but he's a grown man. He's going to do what he's going to do. But a lot of these reactions are probably not necessary.
Typically, when there's someone that deserves any amount of respect in our community, like you are aware, I attempt to put the fire out behind the scenes first. That's my first thought. Somebody that matters say something that we don't agree with, it don't line up with our movement. What's the problem? What did I do? What is their misconception? Can you get me in touch with them? If that's unsuccessful, then we respond on the public platform like they did.
Well, you have done it your fair share of times.
Shout out to
I don't think you've done it too many times, Munch. Maybe a few times on Rich at Heart, but we do stick to the topics on Rich at Heart.
Yeah, most of his adversaries has been the ones that we all can agree upon. He hasn't really had any tricky adversaries since we've been doing this media shit together.
Most of the people I did a social media back and forth with, they can't show their face in public. But you know what I'm saying? But like I've been saying, I don't want no back and forth, no media beats, no pod beats. I didn't set that on Rich at Heart. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm setting it on Straight Politicking, episode 1. You know what I'm saying? But like,
no.
But you know what I'm saying? That's what that is, bro. Ain't no disrespect to the Compton Crips. Shout out to all the cars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. Before we move on, I want to know if Spider, you felt that was an adequate explanation of why he used the Fucck. He wanted to put emphasis on it. No disrespect intended. Do you accept that explanation?
I accept it based on the fact that Munchie B is the mayor of the B team, top op, assumed by a lot. And then the fact that he took that much time and effort to explain himself, whether everybody listening could understand where he was coming from, resonate, you could tear from his spirit he was being humble. So we accept it.
Hey, if Spider could accept it as an EC, everybody should leave it alone and move on, right?
Yeah, because like this, it reminds me of him and Beezy, Free Beezy. They had an incident to where, to this day, he and I don't agree on the...
To this day.
To this day. It's my bro, and we don't agree on what took place.
I don't think a lot of people agree on this.
Yes.
Do you believe that disagreement is along red and blue lines?
No, because a lot of blue, including Big Kiko from May, tend to agree with him.
A lot of Crips tend to agree. Hold on. T Dirty and the podcaster that I'm talking about, his shit was mentioned on. They both agreed. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to get distracted. My point was, I assume it would be a similar divide on this issue.
On the Fucc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's not going to accept it.
Yeah.
There will be some. Some going to still be like, cause I felt like.
No. My thing is, just, I wouldn't address nobody that they wouldn't want to be addressed by. After they told me.
Wait a minute. That's you personally. But in general, there's some people that don't accept apologies for the CCCK and explanation.
No. That came after. We going in order.
Wait, no. What I'm saying is, let's not make it personal to what you don't accept.
No. That's why I'm making a declaration that it wasn't like that. He never said it wasn't like that. He just said, that's how I talk. I'm from Santana.
No, don't say never, because he was the one that came on my platform and extended an apology.
And he stood on it.
You know, he extended an apology.
No, he extended it. He extended it. Olive branch to talk. But he never said that he shouldn't, like, because I asked him, I don't want to be addressed as cuz, and he continues to do it. You know what I'm saying?
When you're dealing with a Crip that says cuz every other word and you're a Damu, you have the option to remove yourself from that communication when he tells you, I don't know how to talk no other way.
So I was supposed to get up from the interview and just leave off.
I'm not. Right? Look, I want to make it clear. I never said Munchie or Beezy was wrong. This is the conflict that and the dilemma that gang banging.
But Beezy ain't like no 16-year-old youngster. He's at least in his 30s.
And he been to the penitentiary.
And here's my and he's been on a penitentiary yard where you got to watch your mouth. Mm-hmm. So if a dude is saying, don't say this to me, even though you say it all the time, why is it so difficult for a person to control their language?
Every time I hear this question, phrase is phrased in this hypothetical scenario like that's what happened. That's not what happened. What actually happened was the Damu homie that really couldn't perceive exactly what was taking place, assumed somebody was cussing him.
I get that part.
Guess what?
And then he didn't clear
I
it
haven't
up.
finished. I haven't finished.
I said, who cussed me? He said,
Wait.
Beezy.
He stood on it though.
Who cussed me?
Right.
Who cussed me?
And he said what?
Can I, can I,
Let Spider finish. Let Spider
please.
finish.
Who cussed me assumes a lot. First, it assumes you were cussed. So, off top, the person who asked that question was in the wrong because you were never cussed.
Right.
You didn't say, hey, is you talking to me saying cuz?
No.
You didn't say, is you cussing me?
So it's the difference between who cussed me
Yes.
and was you cussing me?
Yes, it's the difference between who called me a bitch
bro,
and who said bitch.
Okay, go
There's
ahead.
a difference.
Go ahead.
It's the difference because who called me a buster and who said buster. If nobody was speaking to you and you, as a gangster, nigga,
Okay.
a G,
Okay.
you made that question with some consequence. Hey, who keep cussing me?
Okay.
That's consequence.
Yeah,
Then-
but Beezy had the choice to say,
does. Look,
I wasn't talking to you,
I can
Munchie.
agree.
I was
agree.
talking to the other guy next to you.
I agree.
That would have ended it.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. Google %.
So how you agree and then still say I'm wrong?
I can express. I never said you was wrong.
You
never.
did.
I've never said you was wrong.
Said it
bro.
on many posts.
In other words, though,
Look,
you didn't say it.
I got 5,000 for Munchie if he could show a clip where I said he was wrong.
No, you're not saying the word.
If you can't produce it, we got 5 days. He owe me 5,000. How it go? I never said you was wrong. This is my thing about game
I'm about to
banging.
get a new
Yeah.
apartment.
This is what I realized. This is what I was comfortable saying throughout the whole thing. Gang banging goes like that sometimes. We all agree to be wrong when we gang bang. And sometimes shit happens to where the outsiders don't understand because niggas stood on their gang bang. And it goes a certain way. That's gang banging. And this is the most smallest version of it, y'all.
Hey, I will say he was a little bit more comfortable with me than I was with him. And then I said the day after, I said I'm gonna kick back and I'm gonna get in a podcast mode because that wasn't for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Didn't I tell that you the next day?
Yeah.
Hold on. Didn't I tell my uncle that?
On God, you did.
Okay. I said this won't help me in the podcast world tripping over little small shit like cuz. And I said I'm not gonna trip on that type of shit. Like I'm not in the pen, I'm not in the county. I gotta alleviate that as far as podcasts go. That's what I'm gonna say. But in that moment, I wasn't wrong because I asked that man not to address me a certain way, and he did it still.
I want to clarify once again, I've never, ever on this subject matter called Munchie B wrong. All I would refuse to do is call Beezy wrong.
Hey, my favorite part of that whole interaction was Boss Mac's reaction to the whole thing. We don't talk about that at all.
No, that was classic.
Yeah, that was
And then the follow up though, we gonna put a ...
He became part of a comedy routine.
He did. He was viral for that. A meme.
Go ahead, Munch.
It was a ... and then everybody assumed what happened after that, and then.
It's controversy to what happened after that. I don't want to go through it, but it's controversy.
No. But he said what I didn't do, and then I know what did happen.
Munchie.
But
Free Beezy.
But I don't care to go into it like, you know what I'm
Free
saying?
Beezy.
Then I could go off.
Do you feel this based on
But free him though.
Yeah, his current condition? Do you believe taking no points from you potentially at all? Just the way things potentially could have happened when you get more familiar with a person's character, do you think that there was something that was avoided that could have been a lot worse that day?
Something that could have been avoided.
No, you think something
you worded
was
that kind of
avoided?
crazy.
No, was avoided that could have been a lot worse, just based on what he's incarcerated for allegedly.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, move on from that because that ain't a good question.
Yeah.
Free the low.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened on No Jumper.
So much shit happens on No Jumper constantly.
I saw this interesting clip of this is an incident that happened on No Jumper that is tied into StreetTV based on something you said, Spider, regarding Compa Raidher. So basically, Wack started pressing the line on Flacco that had to do with Spider using the diss term for 2 P's and a B, Pacoima Piru Blood, but you were basically reiterating a story that was related to Compa Raidher dissing Wack's hood?
Similar like when I repeat and say, this nigga Wack called, he said, fuck sissies. Everybody from 60s that I love, respect, those that don't quite know me, that are familiar with me, they don't take offense. Because I'm repeating the fact that Ho No Hundred was on Clubhouse talking about fuck sissies, and everybody gets it. So here I was on the Richard Hart podcast alongside my comrades Bosco and Munchie B, and casually speaking on Compa Raidher, calling Wack Ho No Hundred's hood a traditional diss. I repeated it the same way I talk about how Ho No Hundred called my homies from Neighborhood 60 sissies.
Okay,
I just said it.
So it's kind of like that comedian several years ago, or someone else, or like American Cholo saying the N-word, but not from him, but repeating what, let's say if Joe Rogan said the N-word, right? If Joe Rogan said the N-word and a white guy's telling the story, hey, when Joe Rogan said nigga, are we mad at the white guy for repeating what Joe Rogan say, or do we accept him using the N-word because he's telling a story?
That's a wobbler. I don't know because the N-word more sensitive than I believe it's more sensitive than the hood is, depending on who you're talking to. So that's.
But do we hold the guy responsible that's telling the story about someone else saying the N-word?
No, it depends on who's speaking and where we're judging from, because it's an intended wobbler. What he just said, it's a wobbler because us as blacks or society has deemed it necessary to have a standard, because some people will play with it. So some people can repeat, oh, there was a murder today because someone called him a nigger and he reacted, and it could be pure. But some people take the opportunity to use the ER to be slick. Yes.
They say this is an opportunity for me to say it.
There you go.
Without with some defense to it.
Correct.
So in this case, Spider got an underlying issue with Wack. So
see that makes it different, right?
So I think he taking it like he took the opportunity to diss his hood. You know what I'm saying? Based on they got an underlying issue.
Even though I was sitting with two Damus who refused, I think this highlighted it. Munchie B and Bosco both were respectful enough to make my point without saying the phrase. And I took that opportunity as the only key way to say, no disrespect, but they said da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that kind of highlighted, because I spoke with about 5 Pacoima Pirus shortly thereafter. And they were not upset, but they were like, Spider, you've been around long enough.
So you spoke to them, you spoke to these two P's?
Yeah, what was it, Crazy Rick?
Probably Marv.
But it was more, God damn it, I don't know why you put me up against the name of these names, but I got a screenshot. If we want to patch it in here, I'll send it to them. They can name themselves in the long run.
But see, the thing is, him going up on Flacco, and he said Flacco was there, and he was instigating, like trying to gas us up to diss his hood. He said Munchie and Spider, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, they using you, you know what I'm saying? Like we're using them as
a swan in the East Coast. Go ahead, keep talking.
A who?
A swan in the East Coast.
Oh, so
yeah, go ahead.
No. He's saying Swan East Coast because I got a double affiliation. I'm from
Baby Bird.
I'm from Inglewood family and Swan. I don't know if that's what you was alluding to.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, the thing is,
family Swan.
He was trying to paint the picture that we was using Flacco as a scapegoat and a prop to diss his hood. You know what I'm saying?
He knew better.
But it never even happened.
He was trying to trick Adam. That's all.
And Flacco wasn't never even in the picture. It even happened on No Jumper. It happened
and it happened months prior to us even being in business with Flacco.
It happened on StreetTV and it happened on Richard Hart. And on top of that, I wouldn't diss Adamo Hood. On top of that, Flacco wasn't even present, bro. So like I said on the last episode of Bottom Line, which that ain't the last of that.
You said that ain't the bottom line?
No, that ain't the bottom line of the bottom line. But my thing is, I said on there, I think he did that, and it was a play. He knew that from the gate.
It was desperation,
and he was trying to rattle Adam, like get rid of these, like you know what I'm saying.
It worked.
And shake. I don't think that was the cause of that.
Well, here's the question I have for Spider. Even though you prefaced it with no disrespect intended, did you know that it was going to get under the skin of a certain somebody regardless?
No. I thought my character, my experience out here, me saying that was going to clear me from being able to make the subject matter clear.
Okay, so can the same guy tell a story about somebody that uses the diss term for East Coast and literally say that, the T word? Can he say the T word in the same way that you said it without tripping, without you tripping?
If he is understood and accepted out here in this landscape like Spider, and he's making a similar point for practical reasons.
And uses the T word.
I'm trying to answer.
The
I understood
T word.
I understood your question.
Okay.
But I'm trying to understand.
And I don't even want to say it.
No, I'm going to help you out.
Because a lot of people don't even understand what we're talking about right now.
I'm going to help you out.
Yeah.
There was a time where T-Rail was under question, or someone on the Back on Fig podcast was under question for allowing somebody to say something questionable. And then I think G Perico popped up on a podcast and someone chimed in on it. And I took the opportunity based on that. They were speaking on something I said. I was like, Perico, how would you feel if I said bubblegum? I would not say snoover in this situation. I said, that's just like you saying cheese toast. This is not a conversation that someone that's intelligent and acclimated to our environment should be scared to have. And anyone that overreacts like Hold No Hunter did to try to impress Adam 22, that there was some type of violation made.
Not impressive, to rattle him.
What impress doesn't mean to necessarily to make you to be in awe. It just means to put that impression on you.
Okay.
To impress that upon you like there's something deeper going on than what it was.
I believe you because your vocabulary is extensive. I'm listening. Go ahead.
On my mama, and that's all it was. He convinced someone like Adam or others like Adam that Spider did something so offensive that guess what? My projects are 4 miles away and I cannot stop what's going to happen. And that's not true.
Okay, so Spider, all right, now before we met, it, like, you know what I'm saying? Alex brought us together. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, Alex actually gave both of us a similar opportunity separate from one another under the same umbrella.
Okay. Hold on. I'm bitter. Hold on.
Observing the motion, I initiated our personal connection.
Right, because Alex passed the phone and we hollered.
Based on my request.
Based on your request. So before that, I peeped your content. I'm subscribed. I'm logged in, and then you self-censor yourself. You don't say the F word. You like or shit, like, you know what I'm saying. You do shit like I wasn't hip. You know what I'm saying.
I don't say bullshit. I say bush.
So or tell them how you say.
I don't say motherfucker. I say, man, I was wondering this went between me, and I could do that. I could do that without messing up.
Okay, boom. So now I'm listening to one of your stories where you said you aided up one of your partner, and you said, you know what I'm saying, some shit. So I'm like, damn, I just DM'd this fool saying, I rock with your content. Man, hey, yeah, keep going. Whoop. You put the web, the chest pawn, the checker flag. I'm like, yeah, boom, all right. And then I heard that. I'm like, what?
Wait, how long ago was that? Wait. Because y'all came together in 2023.
No,
right?
wait, fuck that. He's skipping the beginning. I'll often go this with my loved one.
Do you remember when you sent Spider that text?
No, he doesn't remember.
Or that DM?
No.
How long ago was that?
Just
give us the date.
Here we go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's so far off from what the story. This was September. Before that, it was September 4th, 2020.
2020?
3 days before my hood day in 2020.
Yeah.
His first, y'all know, I've been a public figure for a decade or so longer than he was. So him just respecting me, he popped up in my DM saying this initially. Hey, keep addressing the real. Munchie B from IFG, bro. I fuck with your program. Keep pressing the correct line, champ, on the BP. This is why I respect what we end up to so long. I didn't know nothing. It's just random. Me being kind of popular, him being tapped into the culture, trying to be popular, and being honest and respectful. So whenever he said that, he said, don't be, okay, look, let me skip. I just gave him some emojis, the spider, the fist, and the marathon flag, not even knowing how offensive the marathon flag might be to him at that time in his life. That was just what I was on. He was respectful. That was the end of it. And then that was September 4th. Here it is, September 20th, 16 days later.
2020. We're still in 2020.
We have no further communication. The same nigga, this nigga right here, pop up my DM talking about this. Hey, it sounded like you dissed my set on that video. You talking about your boy out of slide. Let me know if I'm tripping. I didn't respond in the adequate amount of time. It doesn't give me any indication how much time had passed. But all of a sudden, I get another message that says, Don't be highly weird. And don't respond. Keep it hood with quotation marks like you a hooster. I'm trying to see something. This nigga right here. So what did I do so offensive to you?
But see, you was self-censoring. You wasn't trying to say the Fuck word. You said, and then when you saying you start, I thought you was dissing my turf, right? But see, and I ain't use it in a minute, but misunderstandings lead to mortuaries, bro. So like you got to get an understanding. Just like with this Compton Crip thing, I didn't diss Compton Crip. I messed with 2Ps, serial killer, Noodles, No Brains. Them my boys. I was in the county with
Noodles. That's who was on the line with me.
Destructo, D-Train. I was Baby Snoop was my celly. I know 2Ps. I got love for
I
him.
was in Penal Pork Chop.
So my thing is,
Corey.
misunderstandings lead to mortuaries. So I was trying to DM him. Boom. He didn't respond. He never got the DM. I assume it should be, you know what I'm saying? Boom, flooded. Years later, we reconnected and we, you know what I'm saying? We became partners, bro. And that's what it was. It wasn't no disrespect on his end. It was, you know what I'm saying? And that's why people got to get understanding. I hollered at T Dirty. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand. I don't know about the rest of the Compton Crips. I got relatives from Nutty Block. I got loved ones from...
Y'all got to know this. When y'all see me and Munchie on these platforms and he gets comfortable being 100% honest with his emotions and his feelings, the reason why I tolerate it is because day one, this how he been. When there's nobody around, we in the black box, and just me and him, he is vocal, he's clear, he honest, he's aggressive, he's passionate about his points. That's why I tolerate it on these platforms, y'all.
Okay. You're referring to that viral no jumper shit. Man, me and him go back and forth off camera, bro.
All the time. That's not some shit that he did to try to show out for y'all. That was his comfort level with me from day one with nobody around. So that's why I accept it and I honor it. And that's on my mama.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Ain't no disrespect. Man, bro. I got, find an interview where I diss the hood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about an old post. I'm talking about find an interview on any platform where I diss somebody turf, bro. So why would I skip?
Can't find it.
Why would I skip the Compton, diss the Compton Crips? I ain't diss the 60s, 90s, or rolling hundreds yet.
So we back to what Creep said.
You said yet. Like you.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I ain't about to do it like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
All right, but back to this this Flacco whack interaction. It looked like there was a little bit going on in that clip that depending on how good your vision is, if you can pick up on certain things going on
Whack
that.
had a pager, like a 1999 pager on his hip.
Is that a pager?
I know Flacco didn't budge.
No flinch Flacco.
The same way I held that bottle in the Rennie Loke and Tania video.
Same poise.
He held his bowl in his hand.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Flacco didn't blink or flinch or anything.
Did you guys find it ironic that his co-hosts seemingly were accusing him of responding like someone that was scared?
Right. I ran across that, and I don't think the metaverse observed that the same way.
Me either. Shout out to Sammy, all flavor, no grease, or all grease, no flavor. However one you want to see it. My nigga Mac from Front Street, little brother, big old Sammy, that was cooking on the show that day. How you seen it, Sammy?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Alex, was that distasteful that you got a guest on and he crashed y'all show like that? That's no respect, right?
He said all his guests paid between $2,500 and $5,000.
No. We gonna get to that later.
Yeah.
No, keep that in mind while you're considering these guests. All his guests paid that amount.
So okay. So if they paid that amount,
thank you.
They didn't get they just do because
they got disrespected.
That was direct disrespect because if they did, I highly doubt they did. But if no flavor, all grease,
flavor no grease,
all flavor no grease did pay that amount, and somebody crashed the show about their own personal grievances, wouldn't that be like a form of disrespect?
Definitely,
absolutely, no doubt about it.
Damn right.
That could be punishable by you're fired off the platform.
That would be equivalent to someone busting through the door right now saying, I don't give a fuck, Alex, you my nigga, but I don't fuck with these niggas.
Right.
Hey, but for a guy that's running the platform, that might be the type of entertainment that goes viral that, keeps the food on the table.
That's the image Munchie B and Spider Loke brought to No Jumper that was contrary to what they're known for. the plays. We not with the plays. If it's a play, it's a real deal surprise.
But here's my question. Wack definitely has an issue with Compa Raidher because of the communities these two guys are from. There's some real history between these areas. So I believe that Compa Raidher is more of an issue for Wack than you are.
Definitely.
You know, because this is bloodshed between these two communities. These are two adjacent neighborhoods.
Yeah, but not too many niggas take gangbanging deeper than they take their actual marriage. And when Ho No Hundred was deeply in love with Kim Jones, and he holds me responsible for the separation of that union, I kind of get his direction of hate targeted toward me. Because after 6 or 7 years directly trolling Wack Ho No Hundred about a lot of specific issues, I spoke to him in 2023 in December. And me anticipating having to deal with a lot of issues that I told him about, the only thing he wanted to verbalize to me was, you know I'm a married man. Why you keep telling everybody that my bitch from East Coast and you fucked her first and I bought her braces and paid her tuition, her mortgage? That's all he was concerned with. So I understand why he's so, deeply displeased with me, because the woman that he loves so much, that he claimed to the world that he would dance butt naked in the shower for her pleasure, she left him, and I think I had a lot to do with it, according to him.
Well, maybe so. But my question is, having guys like Compa Raidher and Wack that have history on the same platform could be a little risky, right?
Adam has ran that risk from day one in order to create incentive to even for his platform to be interesting.
But maybe, I don't think Adam would have known the history between Sanfair and Pacoima Piru Bloods when he's deciding to pick Compa Raidher to be one of the hosts.
Perhaps.
Look, keep in mind, me, Spider, Adam, and Bricc Baby sat down, right? But Adam don't know that YBG, Barry Gordy dude, I beef with him also. He not aware of that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't expect him to know that.
He didn't know, but you know what I'm saying? Me and Gordy, we not hollered. You know what I'm saying? So okay, now we get done shooting at No Jumper. When I leave out, Conrad from Roller 60s over. He outside when I leave out. I mean, it wasn't no issue, but like I believe he probably know about that because him and Bricc is from the same hood. He know me and Bricc, but like as far as I go, I didn't. Spider don't count at this point. Mm-hmm. But quite naturally, Spider and my neighborhood don't get along. YBG, Barry Gordy, our neighborhoods don't get along, and Bricc Baby, our neighborhoods don't get along. You know what I'm saying? But I think he probably didn't know Barry Gordy, or he ain't trying to do no spaces between times and all that little shit. But I didn't know South A, San Fernando, and 2P's beef. You know what I'm saying? So how would I didn't even know how to diss him.
But the first time,
hold on. I didn't know how to diss him until the Compa dude said it. You know what I'm saying? And I got homies from 2Ps. So how would Adam know that?
But to the point to his question, we all learned how to diss him, and the fact that Compa was op to Wack section and all that on an Adam and Compa Raidher interview. That's where it was all made clear. Compa Raidher was comfortable saying he soft as a, and that's how it all became public. On No Jumper, Compa Raidher and Adam having a conversation.
But I don't think it became made like it wasn't brought to everybody's attention until you reiterated.
You know what's so deep about that? When I first started trolling Wack Ho No Hundred, you know what his initial response was?
What?
You don't respond to someone who doesn't have a voice. He said, I don't have a voice. Why would I respond to him? So that makes that sound, that's ironic to me. So if I highlighted it with nothing other than my voice.
Hey, no. But at that point, it become bigger than him because they go because.
But guess what?
He got the biggest voice from 2P, so they go get at him about the disrespect.
From the day I met Wack Ho No Hundred in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, whatever it was, every time my name has been put in the same sentence with him, I'm bigger than him. He's nobody. He would be somebody if he would be comfortable being himself. But the fact that he's trying to be the best LA Compton gangbanger that he can be, he can never be us, bro.
All right, now I'm gonna take this back. During our discussion, me, you, P Nice, and Flacco. And then you told us your initial discrepancy. You know what I'm saying?
Lied on me.
And me and P Nice, we was like, man, that's Boo Boo. You know what I'm
Shame on
saying?
y'all.
So listen, I'm gonna take Boo Boo back, right? But because everybody take this, you can't put no limitations on niggas' demonstrations how they respond to anything. But what I'm gonna say is, I would have been over your initial grievance by now. But I won't call that boo boo because you can't dictate how somebody react to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I'm just saying
accept
my personal presence, I would have been over it, but I'm gonna take the boo boo statement back.
I appreciate that. I accept that. And I want to let you know, the same way you address this publicly, I've personally, in private, let you know certain individual never claimed that they did certain things to you.
Yeah, but and I doubled down, and I don't even want to even go too deep, but I just sent Wack a text in the wee hours after seeing some Clubhouse shit on YouTube, and I challenge him to that, do that. So, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because you know what I'm saying.
We troll. We both who we is. We both reach the troll place in the game to a certain degree. My point is this.
Wait, you think Munchie trolls too?
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
think I troll though. I think I respond.
I've trolled with Munchie. Maybe he doesn't know what trolling is. But anytime we up at 4 a.m, recording ourselves for content, being disrespectful to Wack, close to his address, we're trolling.
That happened that one time.
No, that wasn't trolling. That was real. Trolling is
Y'all
you
just
on the internet.
saw some real trolling.
No. Trolling is
I was trolling. He was being real. So y'all saw real trolling in real time. Go ahead.
no. That's not trolling. That was we felt the way and we was gonna react to it at that moment. That's not trolling.
But look, me and you both are beyond the status of recording us reacting to real issues.
But after we knew it wasn't gonna take place,
I assumed it wasn't gonna take. You remember who our chauffeur was? Neither you or I was driving. I would have not guided our chauffeur into no danger. Just think about who was driving.
but it was only after we was leaving from that destination and we couldn't accomplish what we accomplished. That's when the recording started. Like we set out to do something. Yeah. That wasn't trolling.
It didn't start off as trolling, but it turned into a little bit of trolling. How about that?
The public wouldn't have known what we was up to until we started trolling.
Yeah, to the public, it wasn't trolling. For sure, it wasn't trolling.
Well, Spider is probably one of the first trolls on the internet.
Thank you.
Going back to the Lil Wayne and
Shout out to Baby and Slim. Shout out to Gangster Williams.
Oh, he started trolling by accident. Didn't even know.
with my man from Colton,
40 Glock.
40 Glock.
So you and 40 Glock gotta split that.
Nah, 40 Glock followed me into this shit.
No, because you said he had a phone that was like.
Yeah, at my lick though. He showed it to my troll lick with a phone, a kite phone going live.
Which troll happened first? Was it the one you did with 40 Glock, or was it the one with Face from Cedar Block?
Face from Cedar Block. I don't know about that one.
No, you remember when Face?
You don't remember
about White Boy? I think Face was first.
Okay.
That was real. White Boy did what he did.
Yeah, but what Spider did with the video and then looping it over and over.
Okay.
Over and over.
That became trolling.
Can I please give y'all the
rest in peace, White Boy.
Yeah, rest in peace, White Boy. Shout out to Big Fase. What took place was we were there. It took place. We were leaving. Chaotic. Shout out to P Smurf from Dray Line. She's in the car with me. I get a call from Crash, Big Trap. I'm leaving Brazil and Wilmington on my way to the 90s, to the East Coast Crip hood. And before I could even leave Compton, Crash called me and said, hey, I think my boy got this shit on camera. I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah, come pull up. So we go pull up. Long story short, once we realized we had it on camera, we're in the blue room. We used to have to render, I'm sure you know, you used to have to render footage before you could upload it. So you would edit it and all that. You had to render it. It was a long-ass process. So whatever hours it took to render the footage, Crash was over there rendering it. I promise y'all, it was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We waited 8, 9 hours. It was finna be live. I had a thought. I'm like, hey, can you make the Beautiful song play the whole time throughout the clip? Crash was like, yeah. He had to push stop. It was finna be live. It took us about 9 more hours for him to take it and take that little clip of him knock it out. And I made Crash make him fall over and over and over and over again until the whole song played. And so he did a whole new edit. I swear to God on my mama, cuz.
Is you and Big Fase cool to this day?
I don't know. I'm cool with everybody.
Nah, I don't think he cool.
You gotta talk to Big Fase.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've been to the studio before. I recorded there, but I don't know him.
Guess what I've never done to Big Fase? Anything offensive to her though.
And I got family from Cedar.
I've never disrespected.
Shout out T Wizzy, shout out Inch.
My closest nigga from Cedar to this day is Rich Red.
Wait, you say you never disrespected him?
Never in my life.
I think
Yeah,
just
you did. That was disrespect.
posting the video of him getting dropped is kind of
There's a
disrespectful.
very prominent statement that says honesty can never be considered a disrespect.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, but in our street fights, our KOs, whether we're on either side of it, should be private.
Hey,
Even if they're accidentally caught on camera?
Even if they're caught on camera. I got a video right now of a very famous rapper, one of the most famous rappers in America, getting 2-3-pieced. It's just sitting in my safe.
can I buy it from you?
Let me tell you something. This nigga right here.
Can I buy it?
I could not find any justification of putting that on the platform.
No. I said, can I buy it?
I don't even know if I want to sell it. I'll probably sell it to the dude who's getting 2-pieced.
Munchie B challenged me to tell me that I don't expose busters like I should. And if they a buster, as soon as I know it, I'm supposed to tell the
We're
world.
not talking about the obvious busters.
Yeah, but I want to know why Munchie would want to buy.
We talking about the ones that he's hiding.
But I don't want to say their names though.
But he doesn't either.
And you know what? Some people could do their homework and figure it out because there's been talks of this. But I have it on video. But
And
you wouldn't be
considered-
interested in
That
selling
would
it.
be considered, Alex, as much as you don't want to acknowledge it as selective politicking.
It's good selective politics.
Okay. It may be good, bad.
I think we're all guilty
Different.
of selective politics.
No. That's called beneficial politicking.
It's beneficial, selective.
And you know what's crazy is that gentleman should call me one day and thank me for not putting it out there.
Is he blood, Crip, or thug?
I don't even want to say what
Blood,
it
Crip,
is.
or thug?
Or Brimmer Piru.
No. Blood, Crip, or thug?
Brimmer Piru.
Brimmer Piru is blood, bro.
The B
Look,
team.
look. What I will say is he's probably one of the most successful rappers in America right now.
Blood, Crip, or thug?
You know, I would put him in the top 7.
No, answer his question.
Blood, Crip, or thug?
I don't even want to say where.
Why you teasing us like that?
No, because I ain't trying to put
You
so
know,
much
he respects
information.
our intellect.
You know how many blood rappers it is? Do you know how many Crip rappers? There's way more
Munchie,
Crip rappers.
Munchie, if he condenses it to your parameters,
No. If you say blood, I'm
we
gonna leave it
gonna
at
know
that.
exactly
But
what you're
look,
talking
the,
about.
the,
No, I'm
re-
not.
the reason
we
why
are gonna know. If he answers your question, we're gonna know what he's talking about.
the reason why I brought this up is because I couldn't find a justification of posting it other than to just humiliate him. When you posted Face, you had to know the only reason I'm putting this out is to humiliate bro.
No, you cannot.
Did y'all have an issue at that time?
Not this. Please
asking.
allow me to answer because I realize
No. I just asked you.
I've been feel like I'm in a blood module for. Let me answer.
Big T, you're the blood module.
I feel like I'm in
the
a-
East Coast pulled up. Nigga.
Yeah, homies, the police, OSJ, that set me up.
Hey, we got one.
Look, yeah, that's how I feel.
Hey, we got one.
It's my thing, bro. Anytime a nigga get at me and say, I don't get along with my brother, I know you don't get along with him too. My brother? Come over here. Let's go against my brother. I'll never, ever trust that guy. And as a motherfucking demon, warrior, gremlin, I'm going to see what I can get out of it and play my... But I would never trust you if you want to invite me in to go against your brother.
Hey, I hate to get this man his credit. You know who said something similar?
Snow. Oh, excuse me. That was a platform accident, but go ahead.
Whack 100. What Whack said that about this dude that's frequent on Clubhouse.
A bro clock is right twice a day. Go ahead.
His Clubhouse on Clubhouse. Somebody that frequent on Clubhouse. He said he put up on him like the homies don't agree what I'm doing with you, but I don't f them. He said he like since he's saying f it something like, you know what I'm saying. And then we got another dude that recently put out this song about me, and the audio is out there, and Whack threw him out of the bus like, you could three-way him. He did what he did, and it's because he going against his own grain. And so he like, I know I can't trust you, so you a throwaway. You agree or disagree?
You know what? I got to piss so bad. Just
No. Before you
hold
go,
this thought from
no.
me.
I ain't no. Do you agree or disagree, bro?
48 with a bladder, please.
Okay, hey, when Spider said when when Spider said I never disrespected Face, just the fact of him posting the video of him getting dropped by White Boy,
and they didn't have an issue,
and they never had an issue except for what he said he didn't like the fact that he didn't get along with his brother,
and then that equates to, and I hate to, because Wack ain't one of my favorite people. He did the same thing with this dude and this other dude that I just referenced. You know what I'm saying? So, but he had to take an emergency bathroom break. You know what I'm saying?
But you consider that disrespect what he did to Face, right?
Of course, hell yeah. Because y'all didn't really have an issue. Why would you put that out?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
If Spider had a video of me getting dropped, would he post it?
No.
I hope not. The world don't need to see that. And if he had a video of me dropping somebody, would he post it?
But see that goes into
because I don't want that posted either.
but see
my bladder model was 15 years older.
But see,
I've been drinking all
I don't know if you're gonna answer that question real quick before we move on, but that goes into
pick me up where I left off. I drew up.
No, I'm gonna let Munchie wrap up his final point and we're gonna move on.
Okay, that goes into DW falls out with no jumper and now he want to spill the beans about everything. So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that kind of, you know what I'm saying, on the same level.
Wait. DW Flame falls out with no jumper and spills the bean. What are we connecting that to? Because I've lost it.
Oh, well, I asked the question, if Spider had a video of me getting dropped, would he post it? Or if he had a video of me dropping somebody, would Spider post it?
And I don't think he will post it of Alex.
Right now?
Yeah.
That hell no.
But if he fell out with you, you'll be cooked.
But guess what?
I think Munchie's right.
You'll be Adam's barbecue.
If now I've met Safir through Alex.
Shout out Safir.
Shout out Safir on the production team.
The coldest editor in the world.
My mama. Now, I've met him. I've known Alex for an extensive amount of time. I met Safir casually through Alex through a business relationship. If somehow Safir told me, hey, look, I got some Lamborghini, just some motherfucking, I got a fly whip. You want to shoot a video? Fuck Alex. Come over here. If I entertain him coming to get that motherfucking photo op, he better not trust my interests. He don't know my dynamic with you. And I'm going deeper. Game and Face were brothers. So Alex represents your brother at this time. And we have a mutual acquaintance. This y'all brothers. And I know both of y'all. Now all of a sudden you don't get on with your brother. You're inviting me to come into your intimate space and disrespect your brother.
But that's ironic because you and your older brother have had ups and downs that are probably on the same par.
Deeper, way deeper.
Deeper
than
Face and Game.
Name a nigga we either of us invited in to humiliate one another.
Big Spider.
You keep that between
and Baby Spider.
That's between Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
You don't recruit outside Crips to come between two Piru brothers. That's where you get boo-boo. It's between you and your brother. You're Big Face. This is Game. Equated the way that we told the story to the world. You're Big Piru. He came up under you. What do you need a Crip from East Coast to go? That's bad politics. You the G Piru over here. Your brother's only considered Cedar Block because you said so.
So was it bad politics or was it business?
Bad politic business.
Well,
bad business.
That was
bad business politics.
That was some ultimate trolling that pretty much set the internet on fire during a time where there were really no platforms. I think that was like
StreetTV, SPI, StreetTV.
Yeah, I was out. Yeah.
Hold on. So you first generation troll.
Thank you.
I would have to say
the original.
Spider is.
From Baby and Wayne to Big Face.
And those two incidences were they like within a year of each other?
I can't really because it's so long ago, but it was in that same time. Just think. Payback was my artist.
Check this out.
Payback was my artist, y'all, when he died. Just think about it.
The original Valley nigga.
And they got, rest in peace, Dome in the McDonald's broad daylight in the midst of trolling. He was a big troll at the time when that happened.
Hold on. Rest in peace to Payback. He is a real gangster Crip.
Real gangster.
He's from the Valley, but he ventured out. I ran into Payback and met him in the A-Track Gangster. So he he's a journeyman with this Gangster Crip shit.
That's deep because he
So
never.
rest in peace, him.
I love to know that because he never matriculated out to the gangsters until he met me. I can tell that story later. But I respect Payback's gangsterism. Rest in peace, Puto, and Payback, because I can remember one night I was out of town and Payback calling me in panic in Watts.
Man, don't take no, you know what I'm saying, get away from Payback, bro.
Listen to me.
All right, I apologize. Go ahead.
He was such a gangster. I don't give a fuck about whatever else I have to say negative. He was such a gangster. I remember Payback being violated by some Watts niggas in the valley. And then one night, weeks, months after I knew it happened, him calling me in Watts in the middle of the night, stranded because he got a flat tire. He in a panic. He then went and did his stuff, and he need to get up out the area and get back to the 818, and he need my help because he's close to Century. You know the 24-hour tire spot on Century on the east side. So he's close to that area, and all I could do was call Puto and put Puto in touch with Payback.
Long live Puto.
And long live Payback.
Never met Puto. Heard a lot of bottom good things. Long live Puto and long live Payback.
And just think, Puto pulled up on Payback in the middle of the night, got that tire patched, and got him back to the valley. That's all I was.
And you know, 99% of the internet right now doesn't even know who Big Payback is because he died in 2014.
10 years.
It's been 10 years. And he's also a second generation troll.
So my 20-year-old daughter was 10.
Because he was trolling Bosco.
He was trolling Bosco. So
and he won that troll session.
And let me also add.
Why you didn't say that when Bosco was here, Munchie?
No.
It just came up.
No.
He got Inglewood on me. We brought it up.
No. Bosco not first or second generation troll though.
He is. Yes, he is.
I said,
Hell no.
Yeah, with Payback.
He was trolling Payback.
Well, maybe he was the
didn't
recipient.
win
Yeah, he's the
he
recipient.
was still trolling.
He wasn't trolling yet. He got a troll on after the fact, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't trolling. He didn't master trolling yet.
Payback is first generation. Who was his?
No, he's
his
second
Listen.
peers?
generation.
Who was his
Look. When Payback was trolling,
Who was his peers?
Bosco was trying to be a rapper. He wasn't trolling.
Who were Payback's peers?
Baby Spider was.
No.
'Cause listen,
He didn't have no peers.
He didn't, because you know why? I used to be in the studio in the Blue Room with Payback. He used to be on my laptop.
I never heard of the Blue Room. I heard of the Red Room.
That was down the hall from the Blue Room. But asked Hootie about the Blue Room.
From the West.
Yeah, he know about it. Deuce Line. I used to look. Payback used to be on my computer trolling Bosco, but we would be in the studio not paying him no mind.
But I'm saying they not the same generation troll. Bosco didn't get his troll on yet. He didn't quite get his foot.
Yeah,
in.
I think Bosco figured out, damn, I'm not going to let someone troll me. I got to become the troll,
Y'all
too.
both do me a favor when you do the final edit. Put a Bosco Big Payback in a YouTube search and see if they were trolling one another or not.
No, he wasn't a troll yet. He was trying to respond. That wasn't trolling back. He was responding. Like Bosco got it.
All right, can I do my best Munchie B impersonation?
Go ahead.
Hey, you too pro blood. You need to quit being pro blood all the time. Every time a blood come up, you need to quit. Oh, my bad.
No. I'm giving the Crip
You're yelling. You're yelling over here.
But that's what he did.
No. I'm giving the Crip the credit, bro. Bosco wasn't there yet. Man, he cooked Bosco, bro.
Yeah, he did. But
He cooked him.
No, Payback was he had a bigger vocabulary. He's from the valley. He was an asshole. He was articulate.
Yeah.
Right. He had words.
Bosco was definitely the victim of trolling. He wasn't the troll at the time, but he became the troll. So he must have learned from Big Payback, rest in peace.
How do you call him a victim?
No.
Because Payback was all over him.
Why?
I don't know what the source of their beef was, but Payback would track Bosco down.
You would consider him a victim, even though you don't know the source.
I don't know what their beef
I
was
wouldn't call him
about.
a victim. I would say he was on the losing end of that.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
But I don't think he trolling wasn't on Bosco. That wasn't his thing right then at the time. He was just responding, but you didn't respond well.
How did they cross?
I can't remember.
No, but they
know he lost.
they had one of the first real big back and forths.
You know what I might
on the
believe?
internet.
You know, Payback and Bosco were both Black Wall Street at one time. So that might have something to do with their origin of their disagreement.
I never knew Payback or Bosco was Black Wall Street. I thought Bosco was just 100 ENT.
No, because that's how Bosco.
Okay, Bosco might be that.
Bosco was tied in with Little Sody, and so was Big Payback. They both, Little Sody was actually friends with both of them.
But
at that
Bosco was
time.
tied in with Big Fase. He told me the reason why he jumped on my bumper trolling me is because I put the video out about Big Fase. He told he was signed to Face ENT or something, Big Face ENT.
All right, but before I move on, I also want to. You're the original troll, Spider. You got 2 huge,
legendary,
viral, million view incidents, but you're also one of Vlad's early interviews where he came out, pulled up on you,
the originator of Vlad content,
and did a Vlad interview back in.
Ooh, you about to start something?
Back in, I'm gonna guess that interview was like 07, 08.
It may have been a little earlier than that.
Hold on, before you go to that, you need to get a troll logo tatted. I mean, not tatted, made.
No, but what I'm
See
trying
my
to
hair. Oh, you don't. But my hair has been raggedy since we've been fucking around, Munchie.
What I'm trying to emphasize here, though,
troll dog, the hair is like crazy. Go ahead.
what I'm trying to emphasize here is that during the very early formation of content creating, you were there at the very first chapter of it in the
Indeed
2000. In fact, check this out, Munchie. One time, I was watching the news, and was it young Buck was getting arrested for a stabbing that happened at an event in Santa Monica, and they said that they're gonna do the press conference in Santa Monica. This is 04. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna pull up and record this press conference. It's hip hop related. I get to the press conference in 04, set up my camera, and Spider Locust is lurking in the background during this press conference, waiting for Young Buck to get bailed out of the Santa Monica police station.
That's when I knew.
This is 04.
This is when I learned.
Okay. This when Spider Loc. No,
This is 20. This is 20 years ago.
No. This when Young Buck was trying to be a 9-7 East Coast Crip before he started trying to act like a rolling 60.
You was 14.
I believe it was 04. Do you remember the year?
You were about 14.
What year?
04. I believe it was 04.
Yeah, I was in jail for attempted murder. I was in 9th grade.
So
All right.
a lot. So is that it on the subject?
Yeah, I just wanted to just bring up some of the early.
I'm not allowed to speak on it. Only those that weren't there. But go ahead.
Some of this early content. Your footprint is all over it.
Thank you.
04, 05, 06, 07, 08. And here we are in 2024, straight politicking. And I wanted to move on to this DW Flame Bricc Baby situation because apparently, by his own admission, DW Flame is charging guests to come on the platform, which I'm assuming Adam 22 was not knowledgeable of. Is that what bro was saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what happened when your main squeeze that you're really in love with, she go up on you so bad that you say, I don't give a fuck, I was fucking your sister. And she didn't have no idea. You didn't told on yourself. What you was getting on the side is nobody business, DW Flame. What does it have to do with anything? Anything that we are aware of, him and Alex, cancel shows, conflict, why do you start telling about the money that made you happy? How's that anybody's business? I don't get that.
I don't know. I don't get why he was as disappointed or upset because he said publicly like I've been a joint before no jumper or I don't need no jumper, but then like when it comes to the end you tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't tripping. Like it's called
either.
Like don't quit your day job, man.
And you and I think you and I was threw off guard more than anybody. So if we took it on the chin.
Do we know what guests were actually paying? What from what I understand, he said it was $2,500 to $5,000.
Only look. I watched the CEO show because was interested in the Tati girl at one point. I watched that for a little bit. I didn't finish it, and then the thing with when Wack crashed it, and it was all flavor no grease, and then I think if he did pay you $2,500 between 5 bands, he needs some of his money back because Wack crashed the interview, bro. That wasn't straight and that wasn't professional.
Disrespectful.
But P Nice knew that because P Nice like, hold on, man, this is my show. And P Nice like, you know what I'm saying, try to throw a spike trip, you know what I'm saying? But
you see the clip of afterward where P Nice was asking for a hug though.
From who?
What?
I mean, I didn't run across that, but I know that's his boy though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about the hug between P Nice and That's like me getting into you, and then I'm like, man, Spider, man, give me a hug. Man.
Nah,
You ugly ass nigga.
No, let me do this for you, Munchie. I like the way you being political.
No. I'm just doing like the best
you
way.
Different than everything I saw them do. We different. They not like us. Go ahead. Oh, they not like us. I swear to God, they not like us.
Hey, what was Adam's reaction to DW Flame announcing that? Hey, I've been charging the host 5 racks to come on the show.
He had a little.
Didn't appreciate hearing that.
He had a what's that called? Like when you got a claim, like he said, if you
He made
been charged by like
a disclaimer.
if you've been charged for interviews by so and so, hit me. Like you know what I'm saying? You know, like the little commercials do. He did what it
more
was.
of him trying to get confirmation if that's true, or him really being committed to compensate those that may have paid.
No, I think it was comedic, bro, because he got on here. It was comedic about Reggie Wright, and he imitated him to the T. I think he just got a sense of humor, but because he ain't about to compensate nothing. I don't think he about. But see, you know what I mean? I just think if somebody did pay that, particularly all flavor no grease, give him half his money back because Wack crashed it, and you know what I mean. Him doing what he did with Flacco.
I watched that nigga fry his first taco on 108th in his driveway.
And was the taco fire?
No.
Oh, that's.
But
he's
guess
supposed to
what?
lie,
I'm
bro.
not knocking on Sammy. I'm saying the taco.
How long ago was that?
Bullet, Fudgy. What year we used to smoke with Sammy and them and Mac in the truck? Like,
No, you tell me.
I remember Sammy used to be in the truck with me smoking weed and he going to choir rehearsal and he wasn't.
Roughly, how long ago was that? Because I know he got better because I get good reviews from All Flavor.
No, I'm not saying All Flavor No Geese is a bad brand. I'm just saying day one.
Did he admit that he paid to come on the show?
No.
course not. Okay.
It's
he's
only
one-
DW saying that. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't get no chili at no jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who is they, Munchie?
you
and me?
He talked as a masses.
So you and me.
He didn't know. He didn't particular. He wasn't particular
So
with nobody.
okay, when he ain't talking about you and me and he ain't talking about Bricc Baby, who is he talking about?
He I guess
All of us. That's what he's saying, all of us.
It was a switch on a burner. It's go. He said they not. He said they, plural. They not getting no money at no jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Basically, what he's saying is, I trust whatever Adam told me. He's telling everybody else.
And then he said,
That's what he was saying.
right. And then you know, Bricc Baby said, bro, you was show to show contract. Like, I don't have that same agreement. You know what I'm saying?
You believe that, or you think that was just Bricc Baby's proper response?
I don't know I think everybody got different. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was a great answer. I don't know what to believe.
No. I think everybody got different stipulations, and I don't think everybody discussed they pay over there. Like, you know,
You think anybody had the same understanding we had?
no, I think everybody got different understandings.
Okay.
I think Bricc Baby got
Shout out
different
to
understandings.
Flacco.
I think Bricc Baby, Almighty. I think Sharp got different understandings. I think Dejan at one point, and my boy Flacco got. And then me and you got. We all got different understandings. So
Do you think we were eliminated with the masses, or do you think it has something to do with our personal contribution?
I can only go off of what he said. I ain't about to get too personal. I'm gonna say he was talking about it was a switch on the burner. He was talking about everybody.
Since we was part of the overhaul, we gonna accept that. We was part of the old overhaul.
Yeah, I'm not taking it personal. I'm not tripping
Dude, clear that shit out. You know what it is. It's still we still kicking cat being bull.
Hey, so what do you think of this side hustle that bro had? If it's true that he was
I
charging,
think it's respectful.
you think so?
Yes.
What about to the platform owner though?
Well, I think there may be consideration when Adam is surprised, where he can say, "Hey, can I get a percentage? Can I get a cut?" But I don't think it's disrespectful to have anybody respecting your platform so much that they would pay. Maybe the fact that it's a secret and I'm not considered may be something to talk about. But I think it's a good business model to charge. When you have 5 million subscribers and you have almost your pick of the average person want to be on your platform, I don't think nothing's wrong by quantifying that appearance with a price.
But the CEO show got the least views on the whole channel.
Get deep.
But I don't know if the person that's paying for the promotion is actually looking at that. They just looking at the overall brand and no jumper. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When I looked at my overall analytics, I would consider going to no jumper, doing what we were doing for the price that we were doing. I would waive the price and still perform, just based on
Don't say that publicly now.
I'm saying it publicly, clearly as an intelligent businessman.
Keep in mind, man, Spider speaking for itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. I am. But based on all the controversy you hear about, we could try the perception of what type of opportunities are presented towards you just by being considered as a permanent on that platform, a real hustler, he ain't gonna be mad at none of that.
Hey, bro. Outside of doing what he did, that he said that he was doing, you could get a media kit going, and then you could, like I'm saying, just you could do it other ways without
Definitely
like going against the platform.
Every nigga that hit the PPP and then did a video trying to exploit it, they go to jail. Why would you hit a lick and then try to tell on yourself? That doesn't make sense. It makes me wonder, is DW Flame more aware of what he heard other people were doing? Or is he really telling on himself? Or is he telling on what he wish he would have been doing? Because just look at this. How many episodes did the CEO podcast have? How many guests did they have? He's opened himself up for that many guests to be questioned whether or not you paid this amount of money. Because if I'm known as a guest on your podcast and I didn't pay, and you just said everybody paid you between this, just think about how
I'm
much.
sure Nick Cannon didn't pay. That was one of his guests.
Come on, bro.
Oh, no. Hey, but I'm gonna say this. Bricc said like Bricc and Adam, like they alluded to the snitch narrative. I ain't gonna say he a snitch, you know what I'm saying? Because all of his public is already out there in the metaverse or whatever. So I ain't gonna say the snitch thing, but I say you gonna like spilling the juice though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that was what you doing, like you shouldn't have said that.
Spilling the juice, you won't call snitching.
No, spilling. No. I'm not gonna. When I say spilling the juice, I'm talking about the 2,500 and between the 2,500 and 5,000 thing. I'm not talking about the Dejan Paul thing.
So spilling juice and telling secrets and snitching is different things at different times.
It's a thin line. No, nigga.
I'll take that.
But I wouldn't say he was snitching. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you because snitching is associated with our gangster life, but
snitching got something to do with the law and going to jail.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It's a thin line. I wouldn't say he was doing that, but I think he taking it a little too personal for somebody that said, I got this motion, I got this shows on HBO, I got this going.
Once you tolerate a white man telling you acting like a bad bitch, you've expressed a limit of tolerance that.
No, he got up and walked off.
So did
He didn't accept it.
A limited tolerance.
You express acceptance when there's no consequence.
Acceptance or discipline.
Okay.
Because maybe you like, man, I got so much going on. I don't want to knock this white boy out.
I honestly thought when he walked off permanently. I didn't expect to see bro back.
And guess what that will present for Adam? A consequence. You took a loss. Tell me now, once you disrespected this East Side, long, strong, big ass, gang bang, unforgiving nigga, you called him a bad bitch. What consequence did you suffer?
Depending on who you talking to, right? You could look at it like he displayed discipline. Man, I ain't trying to go to jail.
No, I'm asking a specific question.
Hold on, say it again.
What consequence did the offender suffer? 0. Thank you. Keep going.
The offender did he?
The one that called him said he had bad bitch energy. What type of discomfort or penalty did he suffer for disrespecting him on a public platform?
I mean, everything ain't on camera, so we don't know.
I'm not talking about everything, but what we're aware of.
Publicly, I don't know.
0.
But
I've been seeing Adam consistently since that day. He hasn't a bruise, a blemish, or nothing.
But you notice when he was on me, you, P Nice, Flacco, and he's like, I know I ain't gonna play with Munchie like that. I said, damn right. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go up on the spot. But now I ain't saying nothing towards. He just probably displayed discipline because he want to have a professional relationship moving forward with other people. He don't want to. No, so everybody shit is different. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So
that's my point.
That's what I'm gonna say about that.
A nigga would tell a certain person that's different than the other person, you got bad bitch energy, and he would not damn near never say it to the other nigga. Everybody's different. That's my point.
Well, I can tell you this: if he's charging hosts $5,000, that is a hell of a side hustle.
Salute to him, East Side. I like the fact that he attributed to the fact that he was from the East Side, that he had that type of inclination. That was Easty. I get that part.
All right, I want to go over a few people that we all have been entertained by at some point or another, who are all currently incarcerated.
Oh.
We're gonna start off with Beezy from Santana Block. I've learned through you, Spider, that Beezy caught a case somewhere at a state, and now he is currently fighting a serious one. What can you share with what you know about that situation?
Keep it a Google facts will finish. The fact that it may or may not have been out of state is news to me. But I am under the factual information that
I was under the impression he got extradited back out here. But go ahead.
But I shortly or whatever, after he became popular, having a viral moment with the homie Munchie over some simple gangbang rhetoric, that was a big scene.
Some dumb vocabulary.
Yeah, vocabulary shit. We politicked it. They mediated whatever. Munchie was consistently popular on the internet, but that kind of helped Beezy establish himself as somebody to talk about. Shortly thereafter, the next time I heard about him, he had a family function, miscommunication, violence. Family feud. Nobody wins when the family feuds. It was either his sibling or his cousin, a male. They had a physical altercation, and allegedly Beezy took the short end of the physical altercation. I believe he was allegedly kicked in the face, and they allegedly say that he's charged now for, after being kicked in the face, responding with gunfire to his family member, a cousin or a brother. I'm not sure if it's an attempt or a 187, but allegedly he is now incarcerated for either a murder or attempted murder on a family member that he had a physical altercation with, that allegedly got the best of him and treated him kind of disrespectful while he was down. I heard that he may have gotten up, can't confirm it, and did something violent to one of his family members in the midst of that type of community.
And all that is alleged. I believe it's an attempted unaliving and then free him.
Yo, I would like to tap in with anybody who knows Beezy.
Please.
Anyone from Santana Block or anyone that's related to
Kiko, any of y'all, let me know what's happening.
Beezy to tap in with us and give us an update on Beezy's current situation. We also got word of a brother from PJay Watts that was just a guest on Facts Over Feelings, and he just did an interview with me that we haven't even dropped yet. But Soulja from PJay Watts,
Big water.
he got caught up in allegedly involved in some sort of trafficking situation between here and Ohio, I believe that was.
The deepest part about it all, as he left here, he told me he was on his way out of town. He gonna get at me when he get back. We had a prospective project we was going to try to embark upon. He sent me a picture of himself the next day aboard the plane, and my response, because I was on my way the next day to Colorado, I said, I'm gonna match this picture tomorrow. He like, for sure. So he sent me a picture of him boarding the plane. I told him I'm gonna send you the similar picture the next day. I sent him the picture the next day, got no response. The next day, no response. So I spent about 4 days out of town. I forgot about Soulja. No response from him. He wasn't in my mind. But next thing I know, I get a DM I'm checking my DM, and it's a female who I met right here in the studio, because when me and Soulja was doing our motherfucking interview right before we did it, he like, oh yeah, my baby mom for one I know. He showed me her, and she got the infant, that small baby in his arms. She chunk up to eat. That's the homegirl. Oh, what's up? Woo woo. So what I want to tell you is, shortly after he did the interview, that female popped up in my DM telling me the homie was incarcerated. I'm like, huh? I just saw him 2 days ago, did the interview. She like, yeah. And she sent me a link to an article where apparently, allegedly, he's accused of traveling out of state on an airplane. And the way the article read, he landed out of state and he was by himself. But they alleged that while he was at baggage claim, he grabbed his bag. A female grabbed another bag at baggage claim. They hadn't spoke to each other throughout the whole flight, but apparently, according to the authorities, once they both grabbed their bags, they spoke to one another like they were friends. They swooped down on them, and according to the authorities, they found some contraband in her motherfucking luggage.
Okay.
And, yeah.
I was going to just read this article that's out of Springfield, Missouri. Mm-hmm. The title of it is "Two from California Charged in Springfield Airport Drug Bust." 2 people have been charged in federal court after authorities say they flew from Los Angeles to Springfield with over 20 pounds of meth in a suitcase. According to court documents from the U.S. Western District of Missouri, not Ohio, 37-year-old Dewan Tyrone Parker and 30-year-old Treasure LaShawn White are charged with conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of a mixture of substance containing detectable amounts of methamphetamine.
Oh, this a legend, man. Free that man.
Free the low.
And I got an incredible interview that I did with Soulja that hasn't dropped, but we all through the imperial courts from all the different sides. And
How shortly before he was arrested did you do this?
probably a couple days.
A couple days.
You know, when you
He
sent
was here, y'all did that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
so that's another brother that is currently incarcerated.
Man, free him.
And then
Free him.
we recently learned that Crip Mac took a deal, but we're not sure what that deal is. But he's definitely on his way to the feds.
So they said, what, between 10 or 15? So it ain't no clarity with that?
I have no idea. It could be anywhere from 5 to 10 to 12.
Free Crip Mac.
Okay.
That's deep.
But it appears that he is taking a deal on that
Fuck
gun
the feds.
situation.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. I heard it was a ghost gun, then I heard a switch. Which one was it?
Don't even know.
Me either. I've heard both too.
Don't even know.
Okay.
So he's going to be gone for a minute. I want to ask the question. I think this is a topic you talked about before, Spider, or been presented with this question. Is his career over? Or was that you, Munch? Is his career over if he has
It was
to do,
both
We've
of
both
us.
discussed
okay,
it.
if he has to do at least 5 years, can he come back and still be a sensation online?
Who first?
Okay.
Go ahead, Munch.
They said 15, the original question, right? 5 years? I don't know, but like I got it. People look. Things change, like, you know what I'm saying. And what I said before, and people took it as disrespect. I said he don't have a talent. He's as a gimmick, and then we got the exact definition of the word gimmick. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no disrespect towards him. Now and then I got examples of the kill him, or the little dude. It's the Pimp Pete. You know what I'm saying? And we don't hear about him no more. Okay, but he got a little bit more magnitude than them two for sure. So 5 years, but the original question was 15.
Yeah, 15 is nobody can come back from 15.
Okay.
Whether you're a musician, or a rapper.
So do I get a chance to answer?
Hold on. I'm not done yet though. So we got G-Dep. It was a murder that took place in 94. He turned himself in 2000, whatever, and then he got out 13 years later. He can't put out, ain't nobody listening to him.
Yeah, it's a rap for G-Dep.
It's a rap. 5 years, that wasn't the original thing. Maybe because Shine did 9 and some months. If he wasn't deported, maybe Shine would have still had a career. But he's not Shine. Shine had a talent, and that's the difference. So it wasn't no disrespect towards Crip Mac because he's from where he's from and I'm from where I'm from. So I would like for people to separate the podcast and Munchie from the gangbang Munchie, bro. Like, I'm not gonna put 2 or 2 with anything, because if I give my exact opinion on Draco.
No, I think it's a legitimate opinion. I think it's legitimate, and I don't see why people would take offense to calling him a gimmick, unless you're probably either his children or his wife.
I understand.
But go ahead, Spider.
Gimmick has without being
A little negative connotation.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I even took it wrong before we broke it down and we got the definition. Then I understood better. So the average person from our environment, gimmick sounds like a joke or fake, weak, not real. Those words all go together. So before you get really abreast on what a gimmick is and the way Munchie, he didn't try, but somebody challenged him, and on our podcast that we looked up the definition and it kind of justified his position. But before you get that education on the word gimmick, it sounds like you clouded him. It's simple.
But can he come back and revive his online persona in 5 years?
It's not about reviving. It's about the people that are interested in him now that he robbed of the pleasure. Whatever appeal he had right now, he's in prison. Okay, that audience is robbed of his pleasure. 15 years from now, those same people will say, who's back? Oh, it's all about what he's doing at that point.
Hey, he was going up with China Mac. That was his period with China Mac, however long it lasted, I don't know, 6 months. That was probably the most successful period in Crip Mac's career online.
You know what's deep? we've been accused or we've been understanding that
What was we?
us as blacks, the Chinaman is always for the last 30 years come in, so we had to offer.
We'll figure it out. The Chinaman's gonna figure it out.
I saw today somebody told me y'all need to watch out because guess what it was? They said Africans be careful, it's a rap. It was a Chinaman in Africa doing the fucking church shit, saying he was like touching people on the head. It was all black church. It was a Chinaman making them fall out and saying, 15 euro, 30 euro, give me quick, now. And then the blacks was coming up and this Chinaman who you could tell he was new to it, was touching these niggas on the head and pushing them. They wasn't even falling out. They had people catching them. I'm gonna show it to y'all.
But look.
Hey, listen, whether China Mac was benefiting or not, he's the best thing that ever happened to Crip Mac, bro.
And
Agreed.
He flourished during the time dealing with China Mac, Drewski, and all that. Like,
you know what, they would equate that to you saying,
no. Before that,
I gave you a life sentence.
he was taken advantage of
But
before
I put
that.
you in prison. You lived for 30 years. If I left you on the street, you would have died in
Nah, that's too much. That's too deep.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, when he started dealing with Crip Mac, he flourished and he did the best. He's ripping runways with better clothes. He's doing with Drewski, Mac Adventures.
Doug had him fly on that runway. You ain't lying.
But how many people had an opportunity to blow up with Crip Mac and somehow fumbled the bag every single time? Plenty. So it's not like the Chinaman just came in there and did his thing. First person didn't really do it. The second person didn't do it.
You could say the third person about all our moms and pops liquor stores and mini marts in our neighborhoods. How many black people could have did it, but now the Chinaman's in here and we're not being exploited because we're giving our money to the Chinaman.
Can I ask y'all an honest question?
Yeah, but you wait. You literally had at least 4 people work with Crip Mac and didn't do what one Chinaman did. And I don't even want to call him a Chinaman.
China
Mac.
Right.
You had literally
Chinaman.
You literally had at least 4 people.
No, it's not really debatable on this spectrum. I don't want to debate you on China Mac's relevance to Crip Mac's success. I agree.
But it's isn't it ironic that an outsider from New York, not even grew up here in LA.
It's not as ironic as much as it's part of the way we see things go.
Yeah, but
How many times does the Chinaman come into our environment and benefit off our raw resources?
Look, okay, but
Yeah, it happens everywhere.
Hold on. But his own people, I don't know who would let what's her name, Sonya?
Lupe?
Well, who would let Lupe? Okay, you got ODM Slim.
I was trying not to throw anybody under the
You got
bus.
600.
I got your back.
Hold on. You got Lupe 600 and ODM Slim, and then you have this dude in prison, CME. Okay, you have all these people taking advantage of him. That's his kind. They all Crips. They all came from the same background he came from. But you got this dude from East Coast that came and made a difference with him. Could you get this dude some credit? Because everybody else took from him.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give China Mac some credit.
No.
Even though
I've never knocked China Mac's involvement in Crip Mac's situation. I applauded it always.
and people were saying China Mac was exploiting C-Mac. Look how many views he's getting. Look how much money he's getting. But right now, China Mac is doing his own thing, traveling the world, creating just as much
numbers.
Yeah, doing the same numbers.
What you have to understand
by himself.
Even when it comes to philanthropy, which is considered goodwill, giving from your heart. When you establish yourself as a philanthropist, you're allowed 30 to 40% of what you accumulate for operating costs. So even if I'm saying I'm going to dedicate my whole life to get as much money as I can to bless the less fortunate, by the best moral judgment that our country has to offer, you're only allowed to disperse 70 to 60% of what you accumulate. The rest is allowed to you to make sure you can do it again. That's the way it's set up.
So, man, we don't know you know some personal finances or something? Because that's what this sound. We don't know that. Me and Alex don't know.
This is what I do know.
And
not outside of my own campaign, without me telling you what I perceive of your campaign, you have an experience and a status to where I could tap you right in. Don't trip. We gonna get to it. I know the people. Don't trip. Just take me with you. I'm scared to turn you on some shit. You gonna leave me out, bro. Cause you got a ticket that I don't got. I don't know if you realize it. You can go everywhere you wanna go right now.
My memory long. I don't forget about nobody. I don't know what
I
you're
got
talking
you.
about.
All right, I'm gonna turn you on to some shit, bro, because you can paint your own motherfucking path from this point forward.
No, but I was just saying that.
Stevie Wonder, you Ray Charles, and you look at that. You afflicted like they're afflicted, and I'm telling you, you possess the same potential for greatness that they have, bro. My.
No, I was just saying I don't agree with all this shade on China Mac. That's all I'm saying.
Me
though.
either. I agree with you.
Okay.
And I know that we have been appropriated by other cultures, and he might be, but China Mac, I think he has a pure intention.
Okay, and there's one more guy that is incarcerated, but real quickly, my family's from Puerto Rico, so whenever I go out there, I always make sure I hit some restaurants, get some real authentic Puerto Rican food. But it's crazy that some of these vendors that make all the Puerto Rican food, you go up to it and you're there to get what you want to get, and there's Chinese people in there cooking it. I'm like, wow, these Chinese people are making Puerto Rican food better than the Puerto Ricans are. And that's just my experience on a small island that my family's from.
But you notice out here, you got Chinese people at Louisiana Chicken. You got
Yes.
you got black people at Chinese food places. Like it's like that.
But you know what?
Wait. You got what kind of people at Chinese food places?
Black.
Where?
I could draw you there.
As soon as we leave, I want to go.
But the reality is the Chinese diaspora is probably the largest diaspora on earth. They're in almost every single country doing business. They're in South America. They're in Africa. They're in Europe. They're in the Caribbean. That is one influential diaspora that you cannot deny.
So what? Be mad at them because they taking advantage of an opportunity?
Hey, they got a hustle and a grind like no other nation on
Be
earth.
aware they've taken colonization to the next level. They're the new colonizer of the universe.
Absolutely.
Hey, look,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna equate this to this, bro. For every street person, all the pimps in the world, you want a snow bunny, you want a white broad. So, what you call that? Is that the same thing? Is culture vulture? Because you want to put down a white broad, and you'll get more buck for your fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Is it think or is it a tribe market where you realize this does better?
No. It's a fact.
So why would it be?
It's a fact. You got a white broad, they gonna pay more for a snow bunny.
So why would you judge a person that's putting her down's intentions? All you got to know is they know that is a fact.
No. Come again?
The person that's putting her down, why would you just assume that they are aware that that's the best?
No. That's what I'm saying, bro. You got to add them.
Mm-hmm.
If you go cover hip hop in this culture, of course you got to have black people, right? So now, he's a culture vulture, but then you got black niggas that put some white bitches down. But that's not their culture. It ain't nobody culture, like just pimping. But I'm saying like we got a white broad down. We gonna get more money for it, so we gonna put a white broad down. You know what I'm saying?
Do you realize culture vultures does not come from the idea that a white person that's not from our culture is interested in what we got going on? That doesn't make you a culture vulture.
What makes you a culture vulture?
Okay, the fact that they call it a vulture is because a vulture is one that will watch Alex and Munchie B kill an animal. And before y'all can separate, can I finish, please, before you say something? Before y'all can decide how y'all gonna separate this animal that y'all killed, a vulture will come in and take it from the both of y'all, and none of y'all get to eat none of it.
Yeah.
No. That's the literal.
Yeah.
The literal sense.
But that's where the term come from.
And the habit. Yeah, that's where it come from. But nowadays it is different. Like what's his name? Dame Dash go at how you say his name? Leon
Corn.
Yeah, he go at him. But I mean,
It's based on what I just said.
So what about the rappers that cross over to pop?
Wait.
Or country, like Nelly did.
Before you introduce new terms, let's compare Leor Corin and Dame Dash to what I just said.
No, that's the habitat thing, bro. And meanings change at some point.
All right, y'all go on way off
You gave
topic
an example
here.
that agreed.
Okay. Let's get back on track.
But I wanted to mention one more guy that we all watch that's incarcerated. I just wanted to emphasize Spider's point about the Chinese presence in many facets of our world. I was just saying, like, I'm shocked and surprised at how many Chinese people have ran through the island of Puerto Rico and just doing business.
They're taking over the prosperity gospel preaching in Africa, and it looks so. I want to show you a clip.
Hold on, let me finish.
But they've also financed all of the infrastructure of Africa with roads and things of that sort. But the last guy I wanted to talk about is G-Face. G-Face was just recently federally indicted for what we've seen many people do, and it's that PPP scam. It's that PPP money, or there's a few other programs.
I can't wait to get to that, but I want to just add that, like you were saying, the Chinese have also tapped into the prosperity preaching of the gospel that black people, they're touching black people on the head and making them pass out and making them give them money at the church. That's all I want to say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What about G-Face?
He's in prison, and we don't even have to say allegedly. You know why we don't have to say allegedly anymore?
Because it's in black and white.
Not only that, the dude did a phone call the other day, got recorded.
Trying to be a Christian.
And he admitted he's about to sign a deal and go to prison. He admitted that he didn't say how much time he's about to get.
But he said God forgives him, and all of us.
Oh, yeah.
He is not accountable to us because God forgives him. Basically.
Yeah. But it's not allegedly anymore. He's signing a deal. He probably already signed it. He's about to get his time. He wants to get on that yard, get it over with, and probably get back home. We have no idea what he signed a deal for. But based on all these PPP scams we've seen people go to prison for, it's anywhere between 5 and 10 years that guys are getting. Ain't no way he getting less than 5 years for scamming over $150,000 to $200,000 from the government.
I'm gonna say this, right? As far as G-Face go, him and this another person, they came across my radar. I never clicked follow on neither one of them because it was something like, man, something ain't right with them, right? Okay, I didn't click follow. Then I don't never celebrate nobody going to jail, but then it's noted that he been cooperating since like 2005. So I ain't never saying free nobody like that. You getting what you put out. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever say free a man that used to wear dresses and free up?
I don't got no.
Regardless of what they done outside of that.
I don't got no.
I'm
gonna tell you specifically why I ain't got no opinion on that, right? Because it be people on the prison yard, California prison yard level 4s. They be effing men, and then they go to visiting and visit. Hold on, and they visit their wife, and they come back home and be a gangster in their hood.
My question is, so there's no way to answer a personal question about Young Thug without referencing those individuals.
I don't have no personal preference, like opinion about Young Thug.
Like Nipsey Hussle.
I would say free Young Thug.
I would say free him.
I wouldn't.
And the thing is, he was trying to emulate a rock star lifestyle. You know, they got the dress, they wear the black polish, whatever. And then I'm gonna give it to Young Thug because his son wanted to dress like him, and he stopped because he didn't know it was cool.
Them the only points I could get.
Hey, if
I remember when he made the point to say, I want to change my ways because I have a male son, and now I realize I don't want my son to mimic.
But see, he was trying to emulate the rock star shit with the little thing with the eyebrows and shit like that.
You said what he was trying to emulate.
But hold on, but it's the same thing with YG, the flooded pants and the dress shoes. He trying to emulate the big homies back in the days, Romeos. They outside playing in dress clothes. But he didn't quite nail it.
So you didn't see the picture of him and Canaccio?
Of course I didn't see it. I've been shot since 2012. But I'm telling you what I heard during interviews. He trying to, like, it's a rock star thing with the boy.
Hey, I want to get back to the G. You guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. We got these topics that we're talking about.
That's the Mayor of the B team. That should get deep.
And you take us off these topics like within 30 seconds.
Not bad.
We got G-Face. This is a big story. This is a guy that went on Instagram and tried to sell us.
My lack of interest in the G-Face story is before it was viral.
Man, fuck that. Hey, look at G-Face is cooperating face. He's not cool, and he tried to exploit the hip hop culture and then you counting 30,000 on the table, talking about stories of being at Wack 100 studio with an AK-47. You been giving me snitch vibes.
Yeah, and
who would talk that freely?
And let me emphasize, this is not about G-Face, but the G-Face indictment is very important because he represents a scammer. He represents what we see on Instagram. If you go to your Instagram and you look at all those sponsored ads, hey, take my class, I'm gonna teach you this. Take my course, I'm gonna teach you that. Every single one of those sponsored ads on Instagram is a scam. Some of them are legal though. Most of them are legal scams. But there are those people who cross that line and take it into illegality like G-Face did. So what he did was he took that PPP money, He bought a house, flipped that house, got some hundreds of more thousands, and created a class charging people $5,000 to pretty much learn nothing
About trucking.
about trucking.
Nothing about trucking.
You know,
Is he wrong morally and still right with the American way? And the American way is wrong?
No,
Or
he wasn't morally for his.
Yeah, he went out. He did what America does.
Yeah, what we need.
Sell you degrees and put you in student loan debt for something that you can't quite not cash
Yeah, but
in.
that ain't what he wrong about. He wrong about cooperating, and he's supposed to be a part of this
course,
gang culture. And on top of that,
definitely.
you a hood hopper.
So yeah, is he from White Fence AP?
He from both.
yeah, he was been with both, but I'm saying he's wrong because he's involved in fraud. Now you're saying that hey, the whole American system is a bunch of fraud, right?
To a degree.
To a
yes,
degree.
definitely.
Yeah, but there's certain frauds that you're not gonna come back from.
Correct.
You're gonna get put away for certain frauds.
Once you become fraudulent toward the common man, you're in violation.
The word racketeering just ring a gang of years to me.
But fraudulent to the system is one thing. Fraudulent to your common man is a whole nother thing, bro.
Racketeering just ring. I'm about to be locked up. You know what I'm saying?
It remind me of Hoffa and the racketeering remind me of organized crime.
But I'm gonna say this: they arrested his wife. They let her go.
They let her go?
Yeah, they let her go. But
She told.
No. But I hope they give her kids back to her. You know what I'm saying? Or the kids is with a
How
family
old
member.
is their kids?
I don't know, but I hope they with a family member they comfortable with, or they go back with their mom. You know what I'm saying? But the kids got took. She went to jail. He went to jail. F him. He's a cooperator.
I just want to let you know, a nigga named Kill from Grape. He wasn't from Baby Loke or Grape Street Crip. He was really from the SA shit before it got
Was video great.
on my mama. But at one point, he was trying to get me to start a label with him. And he was trying to tell me the nigga who got the most money that he wanted to be on the label, he was all bad. But he was trying to tell me he only bad because of this, Spider.
So hold on, you saying you wouldn't sign with a snitch?
I would love for you to allow me to say what I was trying to say. I wasn't talking about what I was signed with. I was trying to make a specific point. This specific individual wanted me to allow someone to come on our team as an investor. He was telling me, just know this about him, Spider. The feds had him one day, and they was finna come down on him, and they pulled up on him and showed him his kids in a cart and told him, you want to see your kids again? You'll never see them again unless you do what we want. And the nigga tried to get me to do business with the nigga saying, look how they did him. Of course he gonna cooperate.
All right, I'm lost at the moment.
Hey man, yeah, I am too, bro.
I'm lost at the
you
moment.
You got real personal.
And yeah, I'm just completely lost.
The audience isn't. It's cool. I love that.
All right, but look, this is
Don't edit that,
this
please.
this is episode 1 of Straight Politicking, and it shouldn't take almost an hour and 50 minutes to get through some of these topics. But hey, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna smooth it out. We're gonna get more consistent with it. But I want to thank everybody for tapping in on episode 1, Straight Politicking. You know you can tap in with Spider Loke. Hopefully he's going to get the Black Box going back real soon.
Oh, hopefully, definitely. Alex, don't do that.
He's going to be doing the Black Box real soon. Okay, of course, Munchie
You know,
B.
some gasoline.
Hey,
so I had to
I am
relocate.
closing out the episode.
But you mentioned
Please.
me. I was just trying to clarify.
Please,
My bad.
I'm closing out this episode.
No
Alex
bullshit,
Alonso, the
all
team
politics,
captain.
bro.
I'm closing out
We
this
got the B
episode.
team mayor, and we got Alex Alonso.
They're over here straight politicking on me, but I
StreetTV
need to remind all of you listeners and watchers that Munchie B is on Rich at Heart. We drop that every Thursday. Hopefully we'll have Mariah back in the next
happened?
week
Wait,
or
what do
so.
you mean?
No, we will.
I am closing out the damn episode, Spider. This is absolutely out of control. This is ridiculous. Make sure you tap in with Spider on Instagram at SpiderLoke Most Easty 7. Munchie B is on Instagram at MB the Mayor.
MB underscore
MB
the mayor.
underscore the Mayor. I'm at Alex Alonso 101 on all social media platforms, whether that's Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And thanks for tapping in on our first episode of Straight Politicking. We done.
And Alex does not maintain this amount of etiquette all the time. Don't let him trick y'all. Fuck all that.